If your child was diagnosed with anxiety or depression, what would you do? Many children are taking antidepressants to deal with those conditions, but for some kids, the pills can actually make things worse. That's what happened to 14-year-old Sky. Tonight, Michelle Chung has her story and why Sky's mother battled so hard to get her daughter off the drugs.
Friday, we're having spelling dictation.
Oh, cool. I can study it.
All right, so you study. We'll have dictation on Friday.
This was supposed to be a temporary arrangement for Sky's education.
She has the desire to be with kids her own age. She's upset that she's not in grade 9 like she should be.
And if you can see patterns, you can predict what's going to happen.
But it's been almost 7 years of patchwork learning for the 14-year-old, with a teacher now making house calls to guide Sky through the complexities of fractions and book reports for a few hours a week.
Tolkien is best known as the author of The Hobbit.
Her mother Rita traces the origins of their problem back several years, when Sky was 7. She became distressed in situations others might consider normal.
Things would happen, Mommy, quick, shut the TV off, it's moving too fast, or I can't take gym at school because the balls are moving too, people are talking too fast to me, I don't understand.
Rita says her daughter's anxiety peaked after she was pressured into reading a project in front of her grade 3 class.
I would describe it as a complete emotional breakdown. For a very long time, she clung to my side. If I went to the washroom, she waited outside the bathroom door like it was more than it. She had a breakdown after the incident.
She refused to go to school or cried while she was there. A psychiatrist diagnosed the 8-year-old with an anxiety disorder and possible post-traumatic stress from the incident in class. He prescribed Paxil, an antidepressant. For several months, Sky seemed to be doing better. Then she started to crumble.
She would, I don't want to be in school, I don't want to be in this classroom, and she would be screaming at the top of her lungs, hysterical.
Rita moved Sky to another school, but a psychologist said the classroom wasn't quiet enough or calm enough for her. Sky started seeing a therapist, and her doctors increased her Paxil prescription from 10 to 20, then to 30 milligrams. It didn't help.
I knew something was wrong. Riding her bike down cement stairs or into a wall so that she wouldn't have to go to school because her arm hurt or her leg hurt. Her toes black and blue. And this rage and anger and wanting to hurt herself and saying, I'm going to kill myself. I don't want to be here anymore. This is a little kid, right?
At about the same time, Health Canada issued a warning to doctors about prescribing Paxil to kids after reports that children and adolescents taking the drug were showing increased suicidal and self-harming behavior. Sky was 10 years old and had been on the antidepressant for almost 2.5 years. Sky's doctor instructed Rita to pull her daughter off Paxil, only to be told her other choice was more drugs.
My worst fear at this very same time, they were telling me that she needed more medications, a balance of medications, in order to get back into the regular classrooms.
After their experience with Paxil, Rita decided drugs were no longer an option, nor was a regular classroom. She was going to find a classroom to fit Sky. That was 3 years ago.
I mean, if I had the money, obviously the smaller classroom is all she needs all along. Like, I mean, to get an education, interact with other children. She's not the only one. Isn't it better to provide what they need instead of drugging them to fit the system in place?
The school board has tried to find Sky a placement in a smaller sized classroom. So far, none have been appropriate, including this one.
It was another special ed class, which is fine for some children. Sky's not learning disabled. I don't think they can give what Sky needs right now because there's not a budget for it, there's not a classroom for it, which leaves her where? It leaves her nowhere.
Michelle Chung, CBC News, Toronto.
We want your feedback on this story, so go to our online forum at cbc.ca/Toronto. You can share your thoughts and read what other viewers have to say.